We got the public gooning epidemic. Now, I know that the world has gone goon-tastic, goon epic. Everyone goons nowadays, but gooning in public is ridiculous. There's just some things that we have to keep private.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You're gonna hell, bitch! Oh my
Wait, what happened? He came in and nutted on her and then dipped? That's disgusting. That is disgusting. He pulled up on her, gooned on her, shot her, point blank shot her, bow, and then ran? This is disgusting. He has mental issues. Lock this dog up.
Surrenders after allegedly ejaculating on woman's leg. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this up. Oh my God. Philadelphia authorities have identified and apprehended Gary A. Miles, 35, of Southwest Philly in connection with an indecent assault that occurred at a Dollar Tree store.
Wow.
Local rapper Meek Mill contributed to the search effort by offering a $2,000 reward for—
Damn, even Meek Mill is kicking in with the cops? Bro, you know how disgusting that is for Meek Mill to be like, you know what, this is insane, I need to help out.
Information leading to Miles' whereabouts. His involvement highlighted the community's collective effort to address the incident swiftly. You know you messed up if you even got the rappers putting money on your
See,
head.
I just said that.
Gentlemen, and whatever's left of our collective dignity, come here. We need to talk. Because apparently being freaky in public is a trend now. We got people clapping cheeks in grocery store aisles. And I don't know if this is a result of some sort of weird fetish.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's OnlyFans. It's OnlyFans. Bro, I mean, yes, people were doing this before, so this is like nothing new. But I feel like it's more global now. More people are doing it because more people are being conditioned on social media to do these types of things and to do even more and more high stakes goonery to make more money.
But it's been pretty common for these spicy content creators to make content in public locations, for example, like grocery stores. And the thing is, these videos will start all normal and then all of a sudden you'll see some of the worst acting you've ever seen. Like, I know they're trying to sell some sort of like sex appeal or, you know, target the gooners, but it really ends up coming off as satire more than anything else. And besides the weird grocery store behavior, we got people gooning in restaurant drive-thrus.
Oh, bro.
Hi, how are you?
Yo, Twitter did him so dirty. First of all, he's disgusting for this. That's one. Two, bro, the amount of gifts that came out of this, he boomed himself. He literally drove 30 minutes away, thought about the entire time, boomed himself, literally had a family and all.
Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Even the gift where he's driving, they did this part in reverse and he's pulling up, he's like, and then he comes and goes like that. Bro, they did this man so dirty. And this is his legacy. A gooner. He died a gooner, bro.
Call 911.
And I'm sure you might know who that is. That's Nautica Malone. I've talked about him on my channel before. He's basically viewed as like the progenitor of the public gooning movement. Yes, movement.
This is crazy.
Our Nautica.
And these people don't even care about him. They're just trying to get clicks and views for social media, which is even disgusting. Even more disgusting.
Tempe, Arizona. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be served on earth as it is in church. Deliver us from the Goonacide.
The Goonacide is crazy. The Goonacide is crazy. But on a serious note, someone literally self-deleted themselves. They self-deleted themselves, and someone's dead, and they're sitting here laughing. That's how bad this goondemic, you know what I'm saying, is. Bro, he died by goonacide. And they're laughing. That's his legacy forever. This is on a very serious topic, and everyone's going to be laughing at him. Guys, it's not worth it. Don't.
Although it is sad, the gist of the story is that dude basically unalived himself after he was caught on camera masturbating at the drive-thru. And the third category might just be the worst by far, because not only do they goon in public, they take it upon themselves to take that extra step to make sure that it's a public location where kids are present. Ladies and gentlemen, meet NYC's blanket couple. So this freaked out couple obviously couldn't show enough restraint to wait till they got home, so this is what they did. Trying to enjoy a beautiful Sunday afternoon in NYC. Wow, look at this part. What do we have here? In the middle of the park, the kids literally roaming around.
I mean, it's one thing with adults, which is absolutely disgusting. But it's a completely different level when there's even more, like when there's kids around. And yes, it's disgusting. But it's even more disgusting when kids are present. Bro, you're trying to destroy innocence, and they're probably getting off like, oh yeah, let's do this. And she's probably like, oh, ha, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? She probably was like, damn, I'm with it. He's probably like, yeah, let's do it. They're doing it, but this is absolutely disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Didn't even bother to find somewhere that was more discreet. In a park, there's usually places where not a lot of people pass by. No, they said no, we're gonna do it smack dab in the middle of the park where
in New York City,
by, where kids are passing by, and who cares who sees? You know, maybe they thought that blanket was like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Brief intermission. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're almost at 100K. Also, subscribe to my reaction channel and join my Discord. We have well over 3,000 members. All the links will be in the
he's grinding
description. Appreciate y'all for watching. And I'm sorry, the fact that people just kept watching and minded their business kind of bothers me. I'm the type of person, I probably would have went and like splashed them with water, because why are you scarring these little kids?
Facts.
Sometimes I wonder, where are those Karens when you really need them? Because this will be the perfect time to make a scene, to really cause an issue. Now, there isn't a national database that keeps track of gooning and, you know, all the public indecency cases, at least that I know of. But if we examine big cities like New York, we see that there's been reports of an increase in public masturbation. According to NYPD data cited by the New York Post, there was a 51% surge in such complaints through June 30 compared to the same period in 2023. Additionally,
wow, 51% surge?
The number of criminal summonses issued for public exposure of genitals increased by a staggering 3.
And people are like, no, OnlyFans is not bad. OnlyFans is not bad. Bro, the social media is destroying our society. Yes, there's just too much information being presented, and the human brain can't think. It can't process all of this, right? Like it's too much information for everyone. And yes, everything before was overly sexualized, but now it's on another level because we can't even. Before it was like on TVs or computers, but what you do, you go out into the world. We didn't have touchscreens. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Magazines. Now you can't escape it. Now it's with you wherever. You know what I'm saying?
396% in the same time frame. That's an almost 400% increase. In cities like Chicago and other areas within the Cook County, facilities operated by the Cook County Sheriff's Office have seen a dramatic increase in incidents involving inmates masturbating in holding areas, causing distress and harassment.
That's
especially
crazy.
For female lawyers representing clients in those
One
areas.
of the worst epidemics I've ever seen, genuinely. Yes, bro, the Goondemic is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, 2020 done messed a lot of people up in the head. Ever since 2020 happened, more stuff rapidly has been getting worse and worse and worse.
And there have been multiple articles that talk about this issue. Public defenders pushed to breaking point by masturbating inmates.
That's crazy.
Pushed to breaking point?
How often is this stuff happening? Masturbation epidemic in Cook County court lockups raises questions about jail conditions, county budget, defendant rights. In Atlanta, we got a man who's been continuously arrested for indecent exposure.
Island right by Ponce de Leon. I spoke with a man who lives right over here in these condos. He says he walks out the door and right where I'm standing on this sidewalk, he sees a man exposing himself, touching himself. He's called the police. The man gets arrested and then ends up right back here doing the same thing.
Dude literally respawns, bro. That's insane.
So why don't they like lock him up? Like, is there like no charges where they can actually truly lock him up? I'm confused.
I was in total shock. Like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing right now?
For 3
That's
years,
disgusting.
David Robertson has been dealing with this when he walks outside of his Virginia Highland condo.
You know, back in the day, public indecency was that one weird guy in a trench coat. You knew him, you avoided eye contact with him.
Whoever this is, I feel bad for him. PR is destroyed down the drain.
And oh yeah, depending on where you grew up, there was also the homeless person who wasn't all the way there and would sometimes walk around completely naked. I think as a child, that's like the worst public indecency ever got. And of course, there was that one time period when people were debating whether or not mothers could breastfeed their babies in public, but that's a completely different topic. But see, we went from that public indecency to now having couples, TikTokers, spicy content creators, all contributing to the public indecency problem. We're seeing a shift from accidental nudity to scheduled programming. And a lot of this
I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's the cell phones, gang. It's social media, bro. It's the internet. Bro, they're running a test on us and we are failing. We are failing.
Believe it or not,
The Western society, I should say. I don't know what's going on the east side of the world, but Western society, bro, we are failing this experiment.
Goes back to pornography. Every day the internet vomits out more explicit content than our ancestors saw in their whole lifetime.
Facts.
And everyone from young kids to senior citizens are all
You know how many bad bitches I see on the timeline every single day? If I was a weak man, I'm in a relationship, so if I was a weak man, I would be all up in their DMs and because, bro, my grandfather never seen the amount of bad bitches I've seen in a lifetime. I can see 25, 30, maybe even 50 bad biddies in a day, where my grandfather could never see in his lifetime. It is ridiculous.
consuming this content.
It's
And
too
senior
much.
citizens might be the worst when it comes to public indecency. There have been a multitude of times where I've caught senior citizens watching spicy
Freaked out. I thought library is nasty.
content either at like a public library or just somewhere in public thinking that nobody notices. There's literally a bunch of proof online. People catch them all the time.
Maria, next time you open your big stinking mouth, pal, I will write you up and send you to the office for coming into my room without permission. Is that clear?
Oh.
What I watch as an adult is my choice.
Quadavius Washington with the followers. Yo, what's good? What's good? We should follow. Thanks for being a part of it. How's your day, broski? I just like to ask people, one, how did you find the stream? And if you watch your favorite streamer play any 3 games, what would those 3 games be? What's good with you, Gengo?
You, as a child, wait in the hall until you're
Oh, no, he got caught gooning. And now he's trying to flip it on the child.
invited into my room. Is that clear?
Or maybe instead of trying to blame it on them being a child and you being an adult, maybe don't watch that on a school campus. And the public
Gooning the
indecency-
EPO? What's the EPO? I don't know what the EPL is. Is it have something to do with football or soccer? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I know absolutely nothing about football or soccer. All I know, this is Newcastle. Whenever my girlfriend travels to different countries, she brings back jerseys for me. So I have no idea. But I'm a Newcastle fan. I don't even know who's on that team. But let's go Newcastle! So they're winning the EPL.
/gooning problem is even affecting police officers on the job.
In Lake County, a case of distracted driving costed
What about
deputy
you? Who do you
his
think is gonna win
job.
the
The
EPO?
sheriff's office investigation found he wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a copy of the Internal Affairs report and the body camera video from the crash.
The Lake County Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs
Wow.
investigation found that former Deputy Tristan McComber was looking at something not safe for work before this happened.
I'm sorry, you gotta be
Wow, he's freaked out to the point where he was watching spicy content while you're driving. That you are addicted. People don't understand how addicting spicy content is. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. They don't understand that. At one point, I was addicted to it. I remember one time, but I was a child, though. I was a teenager. My mom walked in on me. Shit. Bro, it was like Sunday morning, bro. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. My mom walked in on me. She was like, "This is what you're doing? This is what you're doing?" Nani, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. This is how you spend your Sunday mornings? Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
really lost in the deep end if you're watching
Liverpool?
porn while driving.
Hell yeah.
35, his body-worn camera captured
Liverpool, their colors are red, right?
the steering wheel airbag deploying. After his department-issued cruiser crashed into the back of another car. The video shows Deputy McComber tossing his cell phone onto the seat and then picking it up before he goes to check on the other driver.
Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brakes locked up.
Okay.
You good?
You know your brakes did not lock up, bro.
It's like, oh my goodness, wait. Yeah, I'm okay.
According to the new internal affairs report, the deputy told a sergeant the brakes locked up before he rear-ended the other car, stopped for a school bus. This deputy no longer works for the Lake County Sheriff's Office. We're told he resigned while facing termination. The internal affairs investigation found he wasn't truthful in what he was doing on his phone right before impact. McComber initially...
Damn. Okay, so you think Liverpool's gonna win? Are they like in the I'm not gonna lie to you, the only people I know is Mbappe. I know Neymar. I know what's the new guy from Barcelona? He's 17. I forget his name, but I forget his name. But he's up next. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's him." I know Ronaldo and I know Messi. That's about it. And I know Mario something though. He's the African dude with the blonde mohawk.
Stated he was scrolling through text messages in a group chat with other deputies prior to the crash. But the investigation found he was
and that's illegal, by the way. That's illegal.
Doing something
You can't be on your
that is
phone
more
while driving.
visual and inappropriate while on the job. The report's conclusion says McComber admitted to lying before later revealing he was looking at pornographic material on his personal phone just before the vehicle crash.
Wow.
Deputies found he violated 3
And
sheriff's
this is on the news. This is crazy. He's done for.
office policies. He departed from the truth, used an electronic device for something that's prohibited, and there was substantial evidence he wasn't wearing a seatbelt behind the wheel.
GG's.
Whoa, that's crazy, bro. So not only does he not care about other people's safety, he doesn't even care about his own. When people start moving
That's
like
a great way to spin it.
this in ways to endanger themselves and endanger others and, you know, put their whole life in jeopardy, that's how you know it's an addiction, because they don't have any restraint. They don't have any self-control. See, when you're consuming a vast amount of sexual content, there comes a point when you become desensitized to it. Your dopamine system breaks. It's like if you tried to eat a ghost pepper every day and then after that going to eat a jalapeno. It's just not gonna hit the same. It's the same with people who are over consuming sexual content. It gets to a point where they become numb and they start chasing the next thrill. And for some of these addicts,
and that's when you get into like the super extremely freaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? The BDSM and things that are even way worse.
that next
Thank God I never went down that path. You're going way too deep.
thrill is doing something inappropriate in public. And even if they know it's gonna put them in jeopardy and it's highly risky, since they have poor impulse control, they're gonna do it anyways. Matter of fact, the riskier it is, the more they're gonna enjoy it, because they're looking for a dopamine spike. And dopamine is basically your brain's feel-good chemical. Usually when you accomplish something, reach a goal, your brain will give you some dopamine as a reward. But see, that's only one side of things. When we start talking about these spicy content creators, it starts becoming more about clout, because making sexual content in public brings those likes and views. And the reason it does
And more likes and views equals more money for them.
because it comes with a certain level of thrill that the audience who's desensitized is seeking. You know, this whole idea of,
oh, I got caught having sex at Walmart.
Whatever it may be, as long as it's just morally indecent. And of course the spicy content creators try to make it seem like it's real. Whole time they got like a whole camera crew. But to the audience, sometimes they do believe it's real. And even if they don't believe it's real, they're still programming their mind to like that type of stuff. So what does that translate to? It translates to them eventually trying it themselves.
Facts. Gooning in a public server. Nah, on the plane is crazy. On the plane is crazy. On the plane is crazy. That means you don't care who is around. You don't care who is around. On the plane is
And
insane.
that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you connect 2 points. But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, public indecency isn't funny at all. It's really disgusting.
That's disgusting. I don't want to see some man go, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see some old lady. I don't want to see some young lady. I don't want to see anyone flicking their bean or beating their meat in public. Bro, have some decency. I feel like honestly nowadays people just don't care about no one else, bro. Everyone is selfish now. Everyone is about me, 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 me. We're a very me, 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 me type of society. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Peace.